it's about embracing change. You know, majority of people, they live their life on autopilot, or they live in the void, I call it, where everything around them is changing. You know, the world is constantly changing. Everything around us is constantly changing, whether it's, you know, climate control, whether it's...
I think with resilience, it's not being afraid of failure, not being afraid of fear, and ultimately challenging that, you know, ultimately learning from it, and exposing yourself to hardship, to suffering, to adversity. That's where resilience is built up from. It doesn't have to be through a military program. It has to just through everyday life. But ultimately, it's about identifying that situation, taking ownership of it, holding yourself accountable, and tackling it face on. A lot of people shy away, or they have the easy option and they choose the easy option, and therefore you will not build resilience if you do that. The easy option is something in life that's presented to us on a plate. If you decide to step off that path and to challenge yourself, that's where you build up resilience, because ultimately you expose who you are, you expose your emotions, and you learn to deal with them. That's what resilience is. It's about taking on challenges that will challenge you and test you. You know, I say to people, you know, people say to me, "Anne, I don't want to talk." I'm like, well, how do you know if you haven't done it? So I'd always say to people, talk, because if you don't know what, you know, the effects it's going to have. Lots of people, they've started talking, and it's the best thing I've ever done. Brilliant. Well, guess what? You need to keep talking. The moment someone's trying to really push me into that, push, that's when I would go the other way. You need to don't get me wrong, you're not going to start on the bottom of the ladder. You'll probably start 2 or 3 runs up. But you're not going to start on run 10. Mm-hmm. No, it's a whole new sort of reality check. And that was very hard to accept. You know, you go out and you think, right, you know, I've earned this, right? But you need to keep earning it your whole life. You need to keep earning that run on that ladder. You need to, you know, start somewhere. And I always say to people, no matter what career or lifestyle change, you have to start at the back of the queue. I believe that there's a positive to take from every negative. Your demons can be something as little as temptation, you know, something as little as, you know, maybe doing a physical activity and you having to exercise the aggressor within you to get over that last hurdle, to get over that last hill, to, you know, to get over that last obstacle, whatever it may be. And it's just about not letting that control you, but ultimately acknowledging that it's there. Now, I'm sure sometimes everyone, you know, you want to kick the wall, or you want to, you know, go, oh, I want to, but you control that. You make it work for you. It's just be honest with yourself.
Positive mindset will get you through everything in life. It will free you. It will make you limitless. I promise you. If you are in a negative situation, in a bad situation, okay, and you take on a negative mindset, you will end up one way, and that's very, very quickly, and that's on a spiral down. You cannot tackle a negative situation with a negative mindset. It does not work. Been there and done it. Don't be scared of failure, because there's no greater reward when you know that the destination is failure, but you think, do you know what? I'm going to go along this journey anyway, because I'm going to learn so much about myself, therefore I'm going to grow. There's no bigger reward than going along that journey, and then halfway along that journey, that failure sort of glitters into success.